Do you ever just have one of those days where you're like, where has the year gone?
Yeah.
That's kind of what we've got going on right now. It's a beautiful day. We're just enjoying a nice walk and, you know, chatting, and we're like, gosh, Sierra is gonna be a year in a month and a half. We were in Montana, we beelined it back to Maryland. We took a little baby moon.
Up to Pennsylvania.
Yeah, we saw friends. We hit the Hershey, literally days before she arrived, we went to the big Hershey RV show. The show was great.
The show was awesome.
I'm so glad we got to go. It was so cool to see Holiday Ramblers, new models.
All the new current 2023 stuff.
I mean, it was really funny because it was like we were sharing that we were there and everyone's like, are you getting a new RV? Are you getting a new RV? I'm like, we're getting a new baby in a few days.
Yeah.
We're just here to check them out. The new models are very, very nice, super enticing. Cade really loved the dishwasher. Like one of the models had a dishwasher and he was like, what is this? And then the bunk beds have like cool sliding doors.
Yeah.
So he was really liking that.
Yep, I was liking all the upgraded tech with the new touch panels and how you can control everything from one spot. So that was cool.
Are you getting a new RV? Are you getting a new RV? Who knows down the road?
At this point, no, but we're not ruling it out for the future.
Yeah, I mean, I feel really fortunate that we really got the coach that not only fit our family then, but also was able to grow as our family grew.
Right. And
we really wholeheartedly believe that A-class motorhomes are the way to go for young families.
Yeah, we were just talking to a family the other night that's just started their full-time journey. They're also in an A-class, so we were kind of talking back and forth about how they decided and how we decided, and it was kind of cool to compare and contrast.
We've been on the road for almost 3 years now, so it was actually really cool to realize, gosh, how much we have done and how many experiences we do have to share with other families, and so excited to see more families hitting the road, which is super cool.
So we shared all of our thoughts with them on like why we like our A-class so much, and they shared theirs with us on why they like theirs so much.
So we thought we would share it with you. So if you're interested in getting on the road, if you've got a young family, if you're vacationing, traveling, maybe living on the road like we do, like A-class motorhomes are definitely the way to go, and we have several reasons why, and we're gonna share it with you now.
Number one reason, our biggest reason why Class A's are great for young families is the mobility aspect. As we are rolling down the road, we have full access to the fridge, the cabinets for snacks and stuff like that. Christy can get the kids blankets, she can get them books and games, and we don't have to stop for the bathroom, which is huge. But even if I have to pull over for gas or if I need to use the restroom, I can just run back, take care of what I need to take care of, and then jump back up front and we're back on the road. If everybody's getting out and trying to run through the convenience store for snacks and all that kind of stuff, it just takes way longer, and that stop ends up going from 5 minutes to almost an hour. The fact that we really only have to stop for gas whenever that time arises is a huge benefit for us.
The second reason A-class motorhomes are fantastic for young families is the security. When we're traveling, when we're arriving in places, we are completely self-sustained in our coach. So if we are getting in late to a harvest host.
We stayed at a harvest host last night. Got here just as the last light of day was leaving. So it was kind of hard to see where we were parking. It was in a horse pasture.
If we are arriving in nasty weather,
quite frankly, I don't want to get out and set things up.
None of us need to actually leave the RV to get settled in for the day, the evening, or however long we intend on staying. So we can level, we can pull out our slides, we can make food, we can go to bed, we can do all those things without ever needing to leave the coach. And then the next day when you have better weather or you're getting ready to take off to your next destination, you can go outside and you can take care of those things.
I'd like to take a quick break to thank Holiday Rambler for sponsoring this video.
We bought our Holiday Rambler Vacationer almost 3 years ago, and we've been living in it ever since. It has been our home base for countless adventures and taken us to so many amazing places. Holiday Rambler believes that spirited travelers should never settle, which is why they engineer motorhomes that are built for adventure but offer you all the luxurious comforts of a home. And they're great for young and growing families with plenty of space and storage for the whole crew. We can honestly say that there's no place like home. So whether you're on the road, enjoying an RV resort, off the beaten path, or parked alongside a scenic view, in a Holiday Rambler, this is living. Thanks again to Holiday Rambler for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to the adventure.
The third reason is the linear layout. Now I've got to tell you, when we had Cade and we just started heading out on the road, he was 3 years old, definitely mobile, slept on the bottom bunk. I didn't really notice it as much, but I had eyes on him at all times. You know, we were working, we're cleaning, we're doing dishes, we're cooking meals, like we always knew where Cade was. Now I notice it so much more with Sierra because she's mobile and
she's all the way back in the bathroom. She is.
Yeah.
I'm all the way up front, she's all the way in the back, and I can see her clearly.
Which is awesome because again, you're trying to do some things, especially when you have 2 kids or more, you can't be with one all the time. You're juggling them, but it's great to always know where they are, know what they're doing, what they're playing with, make sure they're safe, and again, that linear layout is just amazing for being able to just know where your kids are.
And bonus, if we do want to keep them in the front or in the back, we've got pocket doors that we can close off.
Yes, that's absolutely a great point. We have 2 pocket doors, so we can, if we needed to partition our living space or our back space, we can shut one of those pocket doors or even both and keep us in one area or the other.
Reason number 4 that Class A's are great for young families, and this may go without saying, but they are the kings of storage. Whether you have a gas coach like we do or a diesel pusher, there's storage galore. And inside, this helps us a lot, especially with kids, because we all have clothes, some of us more than others, but we have plenty of space to keep all of our clothes inside, in addition to school books and food and all the toys and all the other things that come with lots of kids. So the storage on the inside of Class A's is amazing. But not to be outdone, the storage on the outside is also amazing. We live in this thing full time, so that means we have seasonal clothes, which we switch out when it gets cold and when it gets warm. And to have a place to put those clothes that we aren't utilizing at that time is awesome. We also have tools and outdoor cooking stuff like our griddle and all of Cade's toys, his bike,
more
his
toys,
scooter,
toys, and more toys.
Tons of toys. We have a storage area for our upgraded battery system that we put in our coach. So when it comes to storage, nothing beats a Class A, and when you have a family, nothing requires more storage than that.
The last but not least reason that we love A-Class motorhomes for young families is because of the versatility of your secondary vehicle. We say secondary because our primary is the one that we live in, our coach, but it gives us so much flexibility in being able to flat tow, trailer tow, or
dolly
tow a secondary vehicle that's not only economically friendly, better probably on gas mileage, but also lets you get in and out of town easier, lets you get through some of those narrow national park roads.
Going to the Sun Road?
I was gonna say, if you've ever been to Glacier National Park and you've driven the Going to the Sun Road, it is quite tight in areas, so definitely having a much more slender, sleek vehicle is helpful. But also, it could be a fun toy vehicle for the family too. So we tow a Wrangler. Spencer absolutely loves going off-road. Now Cade does too. So not only is it great for getting around town, taking the kids, if you've got young kids, you're usually trying to find all kinds of fun activities and places to take them. but it's great for adventures as well. Obviously, you know we're biased because we live in an A-class coach. We've seen multiple families that have set out on the road to either travel or live full-time, and they've upgraded or changed their RV multiple times, where I feel like we both agree we've been fortunate that we made the right decision right off the bat.
Yeah, we're 3 years in, and we're as much in love with our coach today as we were day one, and especially now that we have Sierra with us. Obviously, it's been able to grow with us.
We're also not the only ones. It's actually funny, you know, Cade went to the Hershey show with us, and then when we were looking at models a couple months ago, it was just Spencer and I, but he's like, whoa. Whoa, slow the train. We're not getting rid of Road Rambler. That's what we call our coach. And we're like, no, buddy, we're not. We're just checking it out. He's like, okay. Because this is mine. This is our home, and it is our home.
And he loves it.
And he loves it.
Yeah, if you have any questions on anything that we mentioned here, or anything that we may not have mentioned about living in a A-class, or what we think about it, please feel free to leave a comment below. Shoot us a DM on Instagram. We're an open book, and we're happy to help with anything.
Yeah, we're just a FaceTime away.
Yeah, we did. We FaceTimed with another family that just got on the road a month ago.
Yeah, which was awesome.
It was a lot of fun.
Share our experiences.
But thanks again for watching, guys. Go seek adventure and embrace opportunity, and we will see you in the next video. I'm just gonna drive.